Hi, my name is Maggie, and although I don't usually introduce myself this way, I'm an autoimmune patient, specifically Crohn's disease. I began having GI issues along with weight loss at a very young age, and that began the 4-year-long journey to my diagnosis. Autoimmune diseases are often invisible, meaning that you can't readily tell that somebody is sick, which on one hand is actually a very nice thing. I feel like I don't constantly have my health and my sickness on display, but on the other hand, it can make it hard for others to believe that I'm actually sick. Going through my teenage years with an invisible illness made it really hard for me to advocate for myself because I wasn't really comfortable sharing what I was experiencing. It came to a point where I needed to have some intestine removed. This resection surgery unexpectedly led to ileostomy surgery, which finally gave me the relief that I'd been seeking for years from my Crohn's disease. It was at this point that I realized I needed to better advocate for myself so that way my healthcare needs could be met. And so this is around the time that I started sharing my experience online and trying to help others advocate for themselves. What I found really helpful over the last few years is the surge in health technology and the ability for that health technology to not add to what we have to do on the daily, but rather alleviating some of those tasks. My Crohn's disease still needs to be controlled, and we are doing that with injectable biologics. And with my disease history, I have a lot of things to manage. I've got different appointments, different tests, ostomy supplies I have to coordinate, and medications. Unfortunately, with all of this going on, this has led to my biologic medication falling through the cracks and me not taking it on time, basically ever. Then came along the Smart Sharp Spin, which took over a lot of my injection care management. It has allowed me to stay on track, on schedule with my injection since March. In all of the history of my biologic, I think I've been on it for almost 3 years. I've never stayed on schedule. It's also allowed me to discreetly and safely dispose of my sharps without screaming, I'm a sick person. I mean, it doesn't look like your typical sharp spin. It tells me where I should be injecting. It creates a report for my doctor to show all of the injections that I've taken on time. And they even send me a new internal sharp spin when the Smart Sharp Spin is getting full. It has taken away so many steps that I have to remember to take care of myself. And now Health Beacon, the creator of the Smart Sharp Spin, has announced their affordability program, making the Smart Sharp Spin more accessible and more affordable to patients. It allows patients to purchase the Smart Sharp Spin for less than $1 a day and offers full or partial coverage to eligible Medicare and Medicaid patients. And for the Autoimmune Community Summit, Health Beacon is offering 15% off your purchase with the coupon code ACSummit15. If you're an injectable medication patient, I highly recommend looking into the Smart Sharp Spin. It will take some of those tasks that just keep adding up, just keep piling up off of your already long to-do list. But don't just take my word for it. Check out this next clip where myself and other patient ambassadors share our favorite things about the Smart Sharp Spin.
Yo, I'm honest to God already in love with my Smart Sharp Spin.
The Smart Sharp Spin is an easy and discreet way to dispose of your used injections and overall just take some of the stress away of being a patient.
With the Smart Sharp Spin, you can program a personalized schedule that specifies the date, the time, injection site, and then you receive timely reminders on your smartphone, tablet, or your PC.
But there is so much more that the Smart Sharp Spin does that makes mine and every other person who injects life just so much easier on a day-to-day basis.
It also automatically reads how full it is, so that way when it is getting full, they'll automatically send you a new Sharp Spin to replace inside of it, and you'll have a prepaid package to mail the old one back.
When it's time to inject, this area will blink blue, reminding you that you need to get your injection in. Amazing.
I come over to my Smart Sharp Spin. I open it up, put my injection in, and gives me a little well done notice. Love that.
The other cool part is it tells you the next date in which you need to inject, which is very clutch. I'll sometimes forget and I'll walk by and I remember just because it's right there in my face.
Customized injection reports as well as 24/7 customer care support.
This is about to change my life.